Hey, Ben buys beverages. It's Friday night, the 3rd of February. Video take 3. I've tried twice already, which is why there's 2 already gone and my glass is dirty. But for reasons you don't care to hear and don't need to hear, we had to do them. We're working on number 3. Hopefully this will be the final video. Regardless, hit the like and subscribe button and the little notification bell and you can hear more. Now, tonight, I got on my unicorn shirt, which means mythical creatures, typically unicorns. Although sometimes mythical creatures could be politicians who are honest and actually care about their constituents instead of themselves and their pockets. But as we all know, those people don't actually exist. Much like unicorns and the thing on tonight's can. Now, on the way home from work, I stopped at my favorite store, Cottage Hill Package Store, and I saw these crazy cans. Look at these. Woo, they look fancy. Upon them, these muiras, I think it's pronounced, right here, it's a stylized bull, but I looked at it, and you know what I thought? I thought, that could be a Gorgon. Not your Greek mythology Gorgon, you know, the lady with the snakes for hair who turns people to stone. No, the Dungeons and Dragons Gorgon. You know, the giant bull-like creature covered with thick metal scales that prefer the fastness of a wilderness or dreary caverns for habitation. A Gorgon is able to breathe out a cloud of noxious vapor, which will turn any creature to stone. And they can do that 4 times a day. So anyhow, this is what I thought of. Right here, the bull-looking guy. Art by David Trampier. Great artist for this genre, at least. Anyhow, so, unicorns, Gorgons, and honest politicians. All 3 are mythical, so in their honor, I got on my unicorn t-shirt. Anyhow, let's try this beer, this Dark Cape. There's other flavors of the Muira, but I went for the stout. It's a Caribbean stout aged in rum barrels with coffee. Clocks in at 6.5% alcohol. It's very fancy. It's quite tasty. It commands a fancy price tag, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Anyhow, it's so good. I won't lie. The reason I like it most of all is because it's a smooth tasting stout. Just goes down smooth. Although, between video 2 and video 3 here, my daughter brought me her leftover sushi. So now I've got sushi in my mouth, and I didn't even try to clear my palate, because I am a dirty savage when it comes to such things. I'm just a terrible, terrible person. So here we go. It smells clean. Maybe a little chocolatey, maybe a little coffee-y, but it's got a clean smell. It reminds me of lots of other stouts, and I think that's good. Very much coffee. Just a hint. It almost tasted tannic in a way, but I don't know if that's because of the beer or because of the sushi aftertaste in my mouth and the wasabi. I mix and match tastes. I'm a terrible person. But it's good. It's very tasty. I give it 9 out of 10 simply because, well, it's got a really fancy price tag. And that's why. But part of the reason it's got such a fancy price tag is these double masters are put together by a master sommelier and a master brewer. They're conspiring up at Red Clay Brewing in Opelika, Alabama. So it's a local beer for us local folks. And you can get it at Cottage Hill Package Store. Or other flavors by the same 2 individuals conspiring to bring us very tasty beer. Now, as for myself, I plan to finish this and probably those over the course of the weekend. And I plan to have sweet dreams of honest politicians, which, as we all know, are as fictional as unicorns and gorgons. Cheers!